Hello and welcome to Flory Models Friday catch-up show. Here we are with you on the 26th of September 2025, the day before Flory Fest starts, which we're talking about in a moment, but just to get it in there early, Flory Fest starts tomorrow 10 a.m, a weekend full of live shows. So we're going to be with you Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, and then we'll be back with you again on Sunday morning and on Sunday afternoon. We'll be finishing at around about 4 o'clock. Usual thing with Flory Fest, it's a bit of everything. We've got some fantastic deals coming up, which I'll talk to you about in a moment. Big discounts, 20% off stuff, and other deals and offers going on at the moment. Obviously, the team will be on over the weekend. We're going to be demoing, we'll be chatting, answering questions, everything modelling related that you can imagine right the way through. Saturday night, we tend to let our hair down a little bit, get yourself a drink, some snacks, bits and pieces, and we have a bit of a giggle and a laugh. And obviously Nathan's doing us a quiz as well. So we got all of that still to come. So as you might imagine, this week, I've spent all week preparing for it all. So burning the midnight oil, literally. Most nights I didn't finish before midnight. So it has been a little bit of a thing to get all this ready, but finally we are ready for it all to go ahead. Anyway, it all started on Tuesday with me at night. I think this was about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, doing one of the shows. I've started on the Lysander. It is a beautiful little kit. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. We've been having a lot of fun with it right the way through. And again, so I was talking about that and obviously all the bits and pieces we've been getting up to today and things like that. So it's only a quick little vlogs, obviously, because they are very late at night, and then I've been putting them up at night. So they haven't been going up to about 11 o'clock, things like that. But anyway, we've been pushing along very nicely there. Then again, another very late one. This one I don't think went up to much before midnight as well. And again, we were talking about it, and I was talking really about how wonderful this kit is. So this is the Airfix Westland Lysander, and I've often spoken about how companies such as Tamiya seem to have just stalled. They don't seem to be doing too much at the moment, and but Airfix actually continue to improve, pushing it. Yes, I am talking about that front little cockpit area there. It doesn't seem to fit on anyone's, and mine didn't fit either. So anyway, we've had to get the glue and the filler out and that. I'll show you that in a minute. But so I've been working on that one, going through. But what I love about Airfix is that this particular kit, I'm looking at it and seeing things I've never seen before in an Airfix kit. Some of the fine detail, some of the sharpness, some of the way it goes together. And I can see Airfix actually improving now with every single kit release. It's getting better and better. It takes me back to the sort of, early 2000s with Tamiya, where every Tamiya release came along with something new. We used to see incredibly thin injection molding. Then we would see, a way that tires go together in a different way. And it's a way that we've seen wings and wheels and gears. Every kit release, it seemed to be something a little bit new going on with all of those. So that was the nice thing to it. And again, the wing sections on this kit, the way that they go together, okay, you do have to clear out a little bit of flash in the actual female holes. But anyway, with that done, they are a perfect fit. But the way that they go as well, the way that all the joins are hidden right the way through. So no longer do you have that thing of like literally two wing halves coming together and a seam right the way in the middle. Brilliantly. Very well thought out, Airfix. And I am actually really enjoying doing the kit as well. I'm enjoying it. It's one of those things. I've got a lot of going on at the moment in the background with life, with the building work and everything. But just doing this kit is actually a real mojo builder as well. So if you're on the fence about this kit, grab it. Absolutely grab it. And hopefully we'll see the Special Operations Executive, or the SOE version, coming out soon as well. And I'm bidding that we have a female pilot, like a female officer, climbing in the back wearing a black beret and a trench coat, like hello. I think that would be perfect for it as well. So I've just put my money there. But beautiful kit, really enjoying it, having a lot of fun with that particular build. Last night, it was members night. So it was the live show. We were on here talking about all things. Obviously, I was harping on how great the kit was, but we were talking about other things in general. Matt's currently working on a Helldiver, the Academy 72nd one, and all the other things that are going on with the guys and everything else. And we were talking about other kits and answering questions. This particular one, we was talking about the 72nd Hurricane and using the mast sets for it and how well they work on 72nd scale. Not so much on the larger scales, admittedly, but on the 72nds and things like that, I think they turn out absolutely beautifully. And obviously I make my way through and I show it going through. And again, you would never really, realize that it was, mask sets that have done it all and all the rest of it. Beautiful work on that one. Very, very nice. Plus the fact we're answering all the other questions and bits and pieces. I've had a few giggles as always on the live show. So members, if you want to go up and see that one now, it was up last night, and obviously you can catch up with it now on the site. That brings us back up to today. Well, obviously we've got part 1 of the Lysander kit is up with you. And again, the instructions, easy to follow, very, very straightforward. Probably one of the best instructions at the moment. God, I'm sounding like an Airfix fanboy. I'm not, because next week I'll be digging on them for something. But anyway, at the moment I am very happy because it goes together beautifully, this little section all the way through. Full length interior with all the framework and all the rest of it. Shame you don't see any of it whatsoever, but hey ho, it's in there. All right, so with it all put in there and put together, then we could get it into some paint. Got the interior green onto this one right the way through, and then we did a little bit of weathering with dry brushing just to liven it all up, and all the other bits and pieces you imagine with this particular kit. Again, it is very, very nice. So if you get on with that one, members, you can see that now. Part 1 is up on the site. Part 2 will be up with you next week. And as you'll see in a moment, it is coming together very, very nicely indeed. And here it is. I love this tailway. It's actually like a working part as well. So you've got a takeoff position, or you've got it in flight position. None of this is glued currently. The legs are just a loose fit, but they do work incredibly well, very, very nicely. And these wings, as we were talking about, they are absolutely stunning. Very, very nice the way that it goes in there. And again, it's one of those, I'm waiting for a mask set at the moment, and then we can get it masked up and painted up. But I have got to take care of a little bit of filler work down in here. I might do it live, actually, could do it. As I say, I've used a little bit of sprue glue, which is my sort of technique for this one. And we'll give those a little bit of a sand up in there. But one side's perfect, the other side, not so. So anyway, should be good. As long as the glasswork fits, we'll be okay with it. Apart from that, it is a absolute stunning little kit of a legendary aircraft as well. So again, enjoy that build. I know. Anyway, other things that are going on at the moment, obviously we've got to talk about it, is tomorrow. So Flory Fest. Again, Saturday shows and all the rest of it. So we've got discounts galore, and we're doing all the different things we spoke about before. If you've ever seen one of our Flory Fests, I think this is the 5th year, because obviously the first one we did was because of COVID. Couldn't do a show. So we ended up doing our own down in there as well. So if you've got any work you want to show, obviously pop it up on our Instagram page, and then we can have a look at your great work, or just send us an email over with your work as well. Just put it over to sales@florymodels.co.uk, and I can show them on the show. I will link it all, and we'll speak about it obviously tomorrow morning. One of the big things going on at the moment is obviously we've got huge discounts across the store. So again, the jigs, which have absolutely been flying off the shelves of late, we've got them 10% off absolutely everything on here. All right, for the actual, there's 10% off all the DSP stuff, get this right, which is all the stuff down in here, tweezers and all the things like that down in here. But at the top, you've got 20% off everything from the Flory Models range. So the jigs are 20% off, the in-flight stands are 20% off, mystery boxes we'll talk about in a moment, and obviously that's our limited edition one that's come back for the show. But obviously 20% off all the washes, plus with the wash sets as well. If you buy a full wash set, you get the dust free. So it's 9. You get 8 in the box, doesn't come with dust, but I will throw in. So not only are you getting 20% off, you're getting an extra bottle. So, you're getting a very, very good deal on all of that as well. So if you want to grab any of those ones, they are up there with you right now. We've got 20% off all the thick washes as well. We've got 20% off the empty bottles and the pots. We've got 20% off the mouse mats. We've got 20% off, obviously, all the actual glue and pot holders. We've got even bigger discounts, up to 25% off all the merch and things down in there like that. So if you fancy a new set of nips, things like that as well, we've got those. I've sold a few of those already by the looks of it, is up. So there sale is now live. You can go and get this. It is while stocks last. This is all I've got. So once it's gone, that's it. All right. So if you want to grab any of those ones, you can do. They are up on the site right now. All right. So go off, knock yourself out. Just pop along to the store page on here and you can get it. Also, High Altitude Hobbies is doing 10% off of everything as well. So if you'd like to join in with those at the moment, timing, I know, is everything, but the Flory Models Europe store is currently not open because they are actually relocating over the next couple of weeks. So hopefully by the time for SMC, they will be reopened and all the rest of it. We are going to SMC, by the way, if you're going over there in the Netherlands. Love to see you as always. It's always a fantastic show, so we can catch up with that. But anyway, if you do want to get 20% off all the Flory model stuff, you can get it down in here, and away we go. The mystery boxes, 30 quid. I guarantee there's going to be double that in value in there. Brand new stuff as well. So it might be Flory Models products, it might be Flory Models merch, it might be DSP. Anything you see in the store could end up in there. All right, so it may be a jig with some various things. It might be a flight stand. It might be full sets of washes with stuff, but it will be stuff that you want from down in here. It might be a little bit of a mix of everything. Don't know, because it's a mystery. All right, but if you do want it, everything that's in stock down in here will appear in a mystery box to you. So if you want to take a chance, well, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. You can grab yourself a mystery box. I've limited it to 20. All right, and when they're gone, they are gone. All right, so you can grab some of those as well. This particular set was available a couple of months ago. We did it for the anniversary of the 20th anniversary of the wash, and again, very, very popular. So it is back. All right, but it is only back for this weekend. So if you fancy getting one of these sets, grab and wash you can as well. So down in here, you get the holder, which doesn't just hold the wash. You can put paint in it and everybody else's bit. It's a universal size down in there. And it's our limited edition 20th anniversary holder set. Obviously, if you haven't noticed, it's a J79 engine. I've got a close up there. There it is. J79 nozzles from a Phantom. So you get that. You get 3 bottles of wash as well, the original dark dirt and the light dirt, and you also get the new grime in there. You get the tin tray. All right, it's an enamel tin tray, really, really handy. I use mine all the time. You get the collector's card and you get the big sticker as well, all for £22.50 plus VAT where applicable. So again, if you want to grab one of those, you can do as well. Doesn't stop there though. Obviously over at the pmmodelsuk.com store, they're doing 10% on all orders over 60 quid this weekend. And also you get a free mug on orders over 40 quid while stocks last, okay? They are limited. It's going to start tonight at midnight and it's going to run till midnight on the 29th, all right? So it's going to run all weekend and Monday. And again, we've had a restock of lots of stuff down in here. So we've obviously got some Airfix back in stock. I say some, pretty much all of it is now back in stock as well. So we've got a ton of Airfix for you down in there, all at special prices as always. Armour Hobby as well, all at great deals as well. So we've got some nice deals down on there on Armour Hobby kits. And then obviously over here on Edard, we've got a ton of Edard for you as well, all at special prices. And again, by popular demand, we've got Hobby 2000. Some really, really nice kits down in there as well, including the British Phantoms are down in there as well. So if you want to get those ones or any of the other ones, you can do as always. Some beautiful reboxings down in there. And also we've got Tamiya Aircraft, Tamiya Armour, and all your other stuff as well. So we've got your books, your paints, your glues, your sundries, and everything else as always. And on top of that as well, we've got the special offers section. And then down in here, we've got other even further deals offer stuff as well. So combine that with a free mug over 40 quid, you're absolutely laughing as well. All right. So something for everything down in there. We will talk about them and talk about some of the special ones and things like that during the shows over the course of the weekend. But obviously, if you want to have a look before we get going with all of that, you can do straight away. So that is about it. Really looking forward to the weekend. We're going to have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. We always do. And hopefully you might pick up some tips and tricks as well if you can join us. Remember, if you can't join us live, don't worry about it. You can watch us on catch up as well. So you'll be able to find us on the social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. And obviously you can come directly over to the florymodels.org site as well. And they'll all be listed down in there so you can catch up with them at your perusal later on as always. Anyway, as always on a Friday, I'm going to leave you with your great work from the gallery. So until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, bright and early, everybody, happy modelling. Take care.